Welcome to Smart News. Top export markets, the dynamic economies. Puebla is the production site of Volkswagen Mexico. It's almost a small city, complete with streets, restaurants, and several production facilities. Business is booming in Mexico, and that's especially good for car makers and suppliers of high-tech goods. VW makes some 440,000 cars a year in Mexico, nearly all of them for export. Siemens is also located here, producing mostly for the U.S. market. Choosing the Mexican location was a strategic decision.
We have access to the two seaports on both sides, the Atlantic and Pacific, and we're located right on the highway leading to the U.S.
Other advantages include the many free trade agreements and lower production costs. Mexico, a top export market for German companies, according to Germany Trade and Invest. And it's one of several booming sales markets outside of Europe. Like Indonesia, Southeast Asia's biggest economy is enjoying growth rates of more than 6%, with private consumption especially strong. Mongolia, GTAI reports a gold rush mood in the country, where German know-how and technology is in demand. Tunisia is also enjoying positive economic prospects in the wake of the Arab Spring. And Peru is among Latin America's most attractive countries. German exports recently rose by nearly a quarter. It's not only major players like Siemens that are seizing the opportunities. Small and medium-sized companies are also boosting their sales potential by investing in new export markets.
€130 billion. That's how much German businesses spent on the development and introduction of new products in 2011. The record sum is a 7% increase on the previous year. The investment has paid off, with the Center for European Economic Research reporting higher revenues last year, due in part to the development of new products. New product lines are especially important for industries that rely on exports, like the makers of medical technology.
Germany crafts raw materials alliance, Kazakhstan, to deliver the goods. The contracts are worth billions. Germany and Kazakhstan have agreed on a strategic partnership in raw materials. Both sides signed the agreement at the Chancellery in Berlin. German companies will mostly supply Kazakhstan with products from its chemicals and railway construction industries. The Chancellor says both sides stand to gain.
We will not only profit from the exploitation of raw materials. Germany will also give Kazakhstan access to our technological know-how and industrial capabilities.
The Central Asian country has an abundance of mineral resources, including rare earth deposits needed for many high-tech products. Until now, China has dominated the world's raw materials market.
World's leading tech fair, Cebit, sets digital tempo. The Cebit trade fair in Hanover is a major event for the world's digital tech industry. This year, the fair is focusing on future trends in trust and security, cloud computing, mobility, and social media. This year's partner country is Brazil.
Air traffic boasts new record figures. Air traffic volume in Germany has reached a record high. Last year saw some 175 million passengers passing through German airports, the highest number ever. It marks a 5.6% passenger increase over the previous year.
Consumers crave organic products. Germany's organic food industry recorded a sales increase of nearly 10% last year. Consumers are willing to pay a health premium for the organically produced food, above all meat, eggs, and milk. Many organic products are now imported.
Offshore is the future. Wind turbines conquer submarines. What is now projecting 30 meters above the surface will soon be underwater. The heavy steel foundation will support the wind turbines out at sea. The turbine components are welded together at a location where ships and submarines used to be assembled. The Ziag company is taking advantage of the well-trained workers at the former shipyards. Until now, Ziag has built all of its wind turbines on land. Offshore wind farms are new territory for the firm.
You need people who have experience in this area and who know how a construction like this reacts out at sea. They have to understand how parts are transported and make the right decisions so the design can withstand 25 or 30 years out there.
Production has been underway for half a year now. The company is anticipating contracts worth €1 billion. That concludes our roundup of this month's Smart News.